Welcome everybody to another Friday morning warm-up. We're up to 42. Okay, as always, we've got a nice selection of clapping and strumming and playing scales and rhythms and so on. So let's begin, and we're going to start with a little bit of clapping. Now, this is actually based on a clapping rhythm, which is a recorded one you can actually buy the record of. It's by a musician called Steve Reich, who you've probably heard of, or you might have heard of, who does a lot of experimental music. And he did a piece of music called clapping music. And it consists of two people clapping a rhythm. Now the first person claps the rhythm which is on the screen in front of you. And the second person claps the same rhythm at the same time, but every bar, I'm not going to ask you to do this, don't worry, but every bar he takes the first beat and puts it on the end. So the rhythm goes out of step by one beat, and carries on clapping, and then every bar he's doing that, so of course it's going to be 13 bars before it gets back to the beginning again, and they're back in sync. So that's a bit of a concentration exercise for the second clapper, relatively easy for the first one. Fortunately, we're just going to clap the rhythm that the first person claps, which is the same all the way through, and doesn't have to think about taking the first beat off and sticking it on the end. So, metronome, here we go. Left, right, left, right. And it's a shorter rhythm than usual, so just watch out for that. Here we go, after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. There we go. Steve Reich's clapping music, the person number 1. And I'll have you, John. John Arnell has done clapping music with Steve Reich, actually with Steve Reich at the weekend. It's amazing. Right, okay. Well, there you go. If you're not familiar with that, you can obviously find it on Spotify, the recording, and the sheet music is available if you just search for it on Google, and you can find a friend and have a go at doing the two clapping rhythms. Right, okay, let's move on with, if you'd like to pick up your instruments, and we'll just blow some air into them, twiddle the notes, get our instruments warmed up a little bit. So the scale today is A minor. So I'll play a concert A, and you can just do what you like for a minute just to warm it up, or sing some scales. warmer. The chromatic scale is next, and we're going to start on concert A. So B for the tenors and trumpets, and F sharp for the altos. And we're going to go up 3 semitones. So A sharp, B, and then start on A sharp and do up to 3 semitones, A sharp, B, C. That's going to be our pattern all the way up for an octave. So I'm just going to get the metronome on the screen, playing in crotchets. Here we go. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. Actually, we went past the A, didn't we? But that started on an A. Here we go. Let's do that again. After 4. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one. That's our little pattern. Let's just play the chromatic scale all the way up and down from concert A up to concert A octave and back down again, just a little bit quicker. So just single notes now. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. And down. And one more time before we carry on, and this time a bit quicker, up to 120 beats a minute, 1970s disco music speed. So imagine those mirror balls spinning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. And if you're feeling confident, how about doing it one more time? 140. I don't think we've ever done it this fast before. Let's give it a go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's enough chromaticism for today. I'm going to move on now to the chord sheet. So if you'd like to get your sheets up in front of you in one format or another, get the appropriate key ready. And we've got A natural minor. We haven't done this one before, and there's a lot of scales we haven't done before. A natural minor. So it's the, you could describe it as being the 6th degree of the C major scale. So the C major scale, or the natural notes, the white notes on the piano, played from A up to A. Yeah, or you're going to call it the A natural, the A harmonic minor scale, but without the major 7th. It's got a flattened 7th. So the or the Aeolian mode, that's another way of describing it, the Aeolian mode, 6th degree of the major scale, if you're looking at modes. Right, here we go. Oh, I did say last week, yes, we would sing this. In my trumpet lessons, the teacher always gets me to sing the scale first, partly to internalise it before playing a new scale, because I get a new scale every week to learn. And so internalising it can be helped by singing first. So I know some of you don't like singing, but we'll just do it briefly. I'm going to play the scale, the minor scale, And if you, before you play it on your instrument, just sing that first octave scale. Let me just play it once so you can hear it. I'll play it once, then I'll get you to sing it a couple of times. That'll be all. There won't be any more singing after that. So here we go. I'm just going to play the scale, starting on that note. Get that note ready. La. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do a bit slower this time. I'll do half speed. And 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Okay, well, in 15 seconds you're not going to internalize the scale, but that's an approach to learning a scale, is to internalize it first, get it, even sing it back without somebody else playing the scale, and walk around the house singing it a few times, and then eventually pick up your instrument and play it, which is what we're going to do now. So we'll do bar number 1, as shown on the sheet, just 1 octave, the minor scale, after 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and again 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's move on to bar number 2, so just the next octave. 1, 2 and 3 and 4 and 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, shall we do both bars? So with that repeated note in the middle. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I didn't repeat the note. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's move on to bar number 3. So we're doing that top octave descending. As I've said before, just repeat the lower octave if that's too high. So coming down the top octave. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and on to the 4th bar. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Right, let's do those bars 3 and 4 now. So all the way down from the 2 octaves. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time before we do the whole thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now the whole top four, the whole top line, all 4 bars, as just as written. 2, 3, 4. And one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we have the A natural minor scale, and B minor for tenors and trumpets, and F sharp minor for the alto players. And I'm just going to move on to the minor triad, which is the basic chord which is built on the 1st, 3rd and 5th degree of that scale. So it's an A minor chord, but we're looking at the first inversion, which means that the lowest note, the A, has been moved on top. So it's now C, E, A instead of A. So A, C, E, normally for A minor. Move the A onto the top so it becomes C, E, A. And my question was, are there any songs that start on that triad in order to help recognize it? And I didn't come up with anything. Nobody else came up with a song that starts on that. We had a couple of examples of songs that have that in it. I'm sure it appears in all sorts of songs as parts of arpeggios, and Chris mentioned Newborn by Muse. We'll have that arpeggio in there. Jeff suggested, quite originally, well, all ukulele players know that when they tune their ukulele, they say, "My dog's got fleas." And the "dog's got fleas" bit is this interval. Dog's got fleas. So you might recognise it from after tuning your ukulele, that the last 3 notes of your my cat's got fleas.
Yeah, it was a cat, not a dog.
We always say, well, I've played ukulele and we always say dog, but yes, your cat's got fleas, perhaps. No, okay, it could be cat or dog. That's right. So and the only example I came up with what I put in the email is when Freddie Mercury goes, "Mama, do 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 do," that bit. You all heard that bit in Bohemian Rhapsody. "Mama just killed a man." So that's the only thing we came up with. So no songs. Right. Anyway, let's play it. Let's do that second line down. Right, and just literally as played all the way across. That's a great long explanation. We haven't got a song. 1, 2, 3, 4. How about that? And again, 1, 2, 3, 4. Dog's got fleas, cat's got fleas. 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry, I've just gone up. I'm miles away here, thinking about that dog's got fleas. I didn't come down. Let's do that again with the descending as well. Sorry about that. 2, 3, 4. And one more time. 2, 3, 4. Fleas got dogs. Fleas got dogs. Yes, you got to sing it backwards on the way down. Let's move on to the ascending thirds pattern now. A very typical way of practicing a scale, rather than going up in seconds, which is actually what you're doing when you're practicing a normal scale, just going up. You're actually going up in seconds. So now we're going to go up in thirds, and the starting note increases up the scale, of course. So we're going to just play the third line as written on the sheet there. So after 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course you can always take that a lot further and go from the lowest note of your instrument to the highest. And also another logical extension of that is practicing ascending fourths, then fifths, then sixths, then sevenths, if you've got the time and inclination. Let's move on to the rhythmic phrases now, based on that first inversion triad. I've changed the fingering for the bass and guitar players, not for any reason, just a bit of variety. And we'll just do that first bar and just do it as written. We'll loop the first bar then. So here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. So that's our first inversion triad there, nice and explicitly played. Now there's a pair of them in the second bar. So let's just play that once just to get that right, and then we'll loop it. So just playing it once after 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we'll just loop it now. If some of these patterns are very straightforward on your instrument, then choose a dusty part of the instrument and give it a bit of a go somewhere at the other end of extreme, perhaps. Or try harmony. Start a third up and you'll be playing a harmony to what I'm playing, if you stay in the scale. So okay, let's just loop that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Okay, moving on to the next one. Another pair of triads, both in the same rhythmic sort of position. So just play it once. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, sort of sound off beat, don't they? Well, they are. Let's loop that now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. That would make a good drop, a one drop bass line for a reggae song. That would, in A minor. One drop is when they, believe it or not, drop the one. Don't play the first beat. Okay, moving on to the fourth bar, and let's just play that once. So we've got a da-da, 1, 2, da-da, and combining semiquavers and triplets. and a dotted crotchet. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Let's loop that to 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Okay, moving on to the last line now, and okay, we've got another triplet there with a rest at the beginning, so watch out for that. I'll just play that once, so we're on the first bar of the last line. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we're going to loop it. 2, 3, 4. Last time. Okay, and we're on to some dotted rhythms here. Do 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 rhythms. Dumpty dumpty dum. But still playing the minor triad first inversions. So bar 2 just once. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Last time. 2, 3, 4. Sorry, let's loop it this time. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. On to the semi-quaver section. Right, okay, so just get that into your heads first. I'm getting into my head, basically, is what I'm telling myself. 1 E and a 2 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a. Let's just do that once. So bar 3 to that's after 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That was not the cleanest of playing. Let's do that again. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hope you're playing it better than I am. 1, 2, 3, 4. And loop it. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I've played it fairly unsuccessfully there. I hope you had a better go at that than me. It all went well in the rehearsal beforehand. On to the 4th bar now, and so we've still got semi-quavers, but the rest has been moved to the end of each little group of semi-quavers. So these are on the beat, which might be a little bit easier. So here we go, bar 4 then. 1, 2, just once. After 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. keep it. After 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Whew. Right, good job we're only doing this at 80 beats a minute. Okay, that's our sheet of exercises for the day, and we're now going to move on to the final section, which of course is to play some gentle chords and just to wind down a little bit. And I'm just going to strum those chords, and you can, well, I don't need to tell you what you need to do. You can play what you normally do, or something different this time. I might even give it a little bit more of a reggae rhythm. That's the other thing that's put me in the mind of something a little bit more lilting. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Last time. Finish on the A minor. And that, as they say, is that. So, just to get that off the screen, thank you very much, everybody. Don't forget the Jazz Jam is Freddie Freeloaders on Sunday at 4 o'clock if you can come along. And thanks, Joe. And get that off the screen. And so that's all from me. Hope you've enjoyed that and you have a nice day and a weekend. And look forward to seeing you next time. You can unmute yourself if you like.
Thanks,
Dave. Bye, Chris. Bye,
Bye,
Robin.
Ben.
Bye,
Bye,
Dave.
Ray.
Thank you very much.
Take care.
Have a great weekend. Be
Thanks,
safe.
Dave.
Yeah.
Thanks all, Dave.